I saw a car. I saw it. I saw something in the mirror that took me on the video.
Guys, he's lying. He's really a horrible driver.
No.
What gym you want to go to?
I want to crunch. I'm into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, now it's looking hot in here. All right, let's talk about the plan. What is the plan?
What's on your agenda for the week? What are your goals? What are your,
So I'm currently working on Winston 3, trying to get that guy submitted. We currently have a couple of projects that we're working on, getting them back into the city. We just started a new 4-unit ADU project in Claremont that I kicked off with my designers and drafters, so everyone's working on it. I love how I have people working on projects while I'm enjoying my day.
Would you say the process of hiring a good design team or team is difficult?
For me, it was. I don't know if that's the same for everyone. I honestly feel something that's really that excites me, but I think was very difficult, is the idea of growing a business. Sounds cool, but for me, it's not. It's been pretty challenging. Challenging because we work on the drafting and designing of residential buildings, like multifamily ADUs type projects. So I've been doing this for a while, so I have my ways of doing things. I might have my pickiness.
While, is that like 5 years, 10 years, 50? Everyone throws a while, but a while is different too. A while, a long time is different for everybody. What is your, I've been doing this for a while?
So professionally, I started my first job in an architect office in 2001.
Dang!
So I think it's been a while. Non-professionally, so I began using AutoCAD when I was 16 years old.
Dang!
I was already, my wife was my girlfriend at the time.
Do you think that it's so hard to build this team? I mean, you have a good team now, but do you think it was so hard? Because you did go through a couple of people working under you. Do you think it's difficult because of your pickiness?
I think that's why it was probably harder for me, because I have, so starting from nothing, meaning I give them a preliminary design and go ahead and take those plans and develop a full set of construction documents, because I have a way I was trained. This is how you insert, this is how you dimension, this is how you do sections, so on and so forth. So to have someone to train them to do it the way I want it done, because at the end of the day, once someone drafts it or does the drawings, then I want to be able to go back in there and I use the word play with the plans, which means to go in there and to be able to modify, edit the things. And so when I go in there to modify and edit it, I want it to be as though I drew it, and all the dimensions are in the settings where I would have. So there's a lot of behind the scenes in terms of how you draft. There's multiple ways of drafting. So it's just because of how I was trained. And now having someone or people draft it that way, that's where the pickiness comes in.
So even though you have people who are handling this while you're doing your own stuff, how hands-on are you on these projects? There's a lot of companies where sometimes they just kind of see the final end and they're letting their employees run it. How hands-on are you?
My involvement on every project, I am the contact with the client. So I do the preliminary design, I do all the scrubbing of the code. So by the time it's handed off to one of my guys, I've already done all the behind the scenes, the code stuff, And then so they do their stuff. I coordinate with our consultants. Once my team is done with that, before anything goes into the city, I oversee everything. I QC it, I double check it, I modify things if I need to. That's why I need their stuff to be consistent with how I do it. And then it goes in. So then anything that comes back from the city, if there's any issues, any questions, comments, I will actually handle that part the majority of the time. And now I'm kind of beginning to offload that work. So, oh, we got an interruption. So that interruption there, that was my daughter calling. Kaylin, she's also in the real estate industry. Had a couple of questions. So it interesting where you have, so both of my daughters are also involved. My youngest is in San Diego State for interior architecture. So many times we have conversations at home in regards to what's happening in their field or what's happening in school. And for me, it's been a blessing to have those conversations with my kids. So off to the gym. See you later.